Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Time for the morning news on the 15th of July. We are halfway through the month. Can you believe that? All right, what a way to begin. Explosive diarrhea cases double in North Carolina as investigators search for the source. It would be inappropriate and totally not humorous if I said just look behind you, wouldn't it? So I'm not going to say I'm not going to say that. I want to, but I'm not. Just a thought. More big metal dandelions are coming. So everybody can get ready to point and argue and, and debate and point fingers and all that. It's sculpture. Get over it. Reagan alum, who's now a defensive back for the Dallas Cowboys, held a football camp last night at Reagan. Great. Free admission offered for the practice round at the Wyndham Championship. Some local kids were named to the East-West All-Star Game for soccer. A New York man accused of stealing $1 million from a Winston-Salem bank. You wouldn't get that much if you took in a gun and to empty out the vault. I'm guessing that had to do with pretending to be somebody else. I don't know. And in the Pride Festival celebration thing, a local pastor did a prayer that was totally anti-Pride. It was about judgment and condemnation and sending people to hell and all that. And so now other Presbyterian leaders in Winston-Salem are renouncing that pastor and her prayer. Because, why? I'm just wondering, should your prayer be about condemnation and judgment, or should it be about love and acceptance? I wonder if Jesus ever talked about that. Just something to think about. Okay, I'll move on. Same stuff as yesterday. Oh, World Cup action. Spain defeated France. France is out. They didn't score. Spain played really well. We watched that game, so good for them. Today, England plays Argentina and Messi, and the winner of that game will advance take on Spain for the World Cup title. What else have we got? Rural Hall residents continue discussing the data center. Emergency crews are responding to a pedestrian crash. That probably is not going to turn out well. Guilford County Schools asking for $5.3 million extra to cover employee raises. U.S. reimposes the blockade after Tehran attacks ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Just continues. A 6-year-old in North Carolina overcomes a rare brain tumor. Well, it's a wonderful story. It's a feel-good story. Good for her. Good for her family. Good for those people in her circle of life. You always like to see things like that. What is it? Family Feud's going to start airing here in the fall. Woo! Oh, yeah. I bet this is that story. It was on the other page. Bronx man facing charges after he impersonated a bank customer and got nearly $1 million. Well, you shouldn't do that. But I guess he's pretty good at what he does, I reckon. All right, is there anything else? Let's go over here to the other page. ICE agents in fatal shootings were not wearing body cams. Well, why wouldn't you wear the body? Aren't they pretty much standard issue now? I don't. Okay, and more about the U.S. strikes against Iran. The American League went to the All-Star game. Honestly, I didn't even know they were playing. I knew it was sometime soon, but okay. So good for the American League. Congratulations. What else we got? 2 arrested after teens drown in Texas. It's terrible. Family seeks murder charges. Okay. Cowboys owner was booed. Well, I saw that Jerry Jones was on the big screen. Fans booed him. A former Savannah Banana became a Major League Baseball All-Star with the White Sox as a rookie. Well, good for him. That's exciting. Okay. And then just some of the same old stuff that's not really news, but it is news. But we're going to move on. You have plenty to talk about, and don't forget World Cup this afternoon. All right, and it's going to be hot. It's really hot. Probably hot where you are, but especially in the Piedmont Triad in North Carolina, highs between 95 and 100 today. And then you have the heat index. So be sure the pets are safe. Be sure you're safe. Drink lots of water, and check on those that may be homebound. That's the right thing to do. Oh, one more for you. Bill Belichick, right? New England Patriots Tom Brady, now head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. His son is his defensive coordinator at Carolina, right? His son's wife was busted for speeding. She was going 88 in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. But she had a court date Monday and did not show up, nor did her attorney. So the judge issued a warrant for her arrest. So Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law is now subject to arrest by law enforcement over a speeding ticket. I mean, really? Come on, y'all. Woo-wee. There you go. That's a fun one to start the day. You have a good time and be careful wherever you may be headed. And you got plenty to talk about in the break room or at the breakfast table around the kiddos and the grandkiddos. Coming up later this morning, it's another publish thing on the jeffreygriffin.blog website. And a hey, y'all coming this afternoon. Thanks for watching and listening. Have a great Wednesday. See you later. Bye.